if you look at the international scene, you will find that in every successful country, there has been at least a decade-long continuity for policies through political stability. India benefited from and now 15-year tenure of Mr. Modi. Bangladesh benefited from a 15-year-long track or tenure of Mr. to take root. In Malaysia, in its transformative period, it was 22 years of Dr. Mahathir's government that provided 2 decades of continuity. And likewise, Singapore, Korea, China, Turkey, take any country. So unfortunately, in 75 years, Pakistan has not been very fortunate in having stability. And I always say, and I keep repeating, that for any country to develop, there are 4 prerequisites: peace, stability, continuity of policy for a decade, and a continuous commitment to reforms, to change. And if these 4 ingredients are not there, no matter how good your intentions are, nothing will take place. So it is about time, and I hope that we have learned our lessons, and the 5 E's agenda, which is a national economic transformation plan that seeks to set up a socio-economic foundation for Pakistan that will enable Pakistan to become, inshallah, a $1 trillion economy by 2035. We hope that political instability will not come in its way, and we will be able to, inshallah, achieve our goals. And the 5 E's, as very rightly mentioned, completely align with the objectives of this conference. Pakistan has great challenge. We are facing extreme pressure of resources. I am a planning minister who has to fight or knock off mountains of poverty, unemployment, underdevelopment, but I have no resources at my hand because we are under very tight fiscal IMF program. Recently, 300 billion rupees we had to cut from our development program only to save our people from more taxation as part of the fiscal discipline or stabilization program that we have to follow. So in such situation, when you do not have resources or investments for growth, how do you grow? The only key for growth is productivity increase. Only through productivity we can create new growth. And for productivity, the skill set of human resource is very critical and essential. So therefore, the investing in developing the skill set of our youth, skill set of our workforce is of paramount importance in our growth strategy, because through this we can enhance our productivity, and through productivity we can generate extra growth for which we don't have investments to make, because as I said, without investments this is the only alternative that we can follow. So under 5 E's framework, we are trying to promote digitalization to overcome the challenges of limited infrastructure and geographical barriers. Online learning platforms will provide vocational training to young people across the country, ensuring that no one is left behind. And when we speak of inclusivity, it is not just the women, it is also the weak, the marginalized people in the remote areas who are off the radar of normal development focus. So under SDG framework, we have to ensure that no one is left behind and we take everyone along on our path to development. Secondly, promoting gender inclusivity in TVET which is crucial for Pakistan's development. By encouraging more women to participate in technical vocational training, we can harness the full potential of our population. We are supporting targeted policies, scholarships and mentorship programs to support female students, because no country can develop unless it achieves 50% female workforce participation level. So we are hardly 23%. So if we have to be there, we have to invest in the training of our women. The World Bank estimates that closing the gender gap in Pakistan could boost GDP by 30%. This statistic underscores the economic imperative of empowering women through education and training. Integrating green practices into our TVET curriculum for sustainable development is also an important agenda in our 5 E's program. Pakistan is highly vulnerable to climate change, and preparing our workforce for green jobs is imperative. Training is in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture and eco-friendly construction will create a workforce that is not only skilled but also environmentally conscious. 2 years ago, we faced the most terrible economic disaster, bringing us a loss of $30 billion. And what did we get? 99% commitments in loans that the poor people of Pakistan have to pay in order to reconstruct for the irresponsible development that has been made by other countries.
मुल्क को माशी मसाइल का सामना है जिनके हल के लिए हुकूमत कोशां है। आलमी माहिरीन और स्टेक होल्डर्स को इकट्ठा करने में कामयाब हुए। इलाकाई